Hey everyone, and welcome to another All About RVs video tour. Today I am checking out this brand new 2026 Salem Grand Villa 42 ICE destination travel trailer by Forestriver RV. This is basically a new version of the 42 View that they have had out for the last couple years and kind of started this whole double loft master bedroom craze kind of thing in the destination trailers. So many brands copied the floor plan, and some of them basically tried to do it on a cheap scale. So Salem has come out with the 42 ICE in a more price competitive point versus the 42 View. So there are some changes. We're going to go over all this stuff and show you what this new 42 ICE actually looks like on the inside. We'll be right back. All right, we are now up inside the brand new 2026 Salem Grand Villa 42 ICE destination trailer built by Forestriver RV. As you've seen on the floor plan that was up a few seconds ago, this is a rear bathroom, double loft, front bedroom destination trailer here. Now, Salem came out with the 42 View a couple years ago, kind of started a whole craze in the RV destination industry with these double lofts and stuff. That one was a little more pricey than this version. A lot of people were asking for a more affordable version. So Salem came out with the 42 ICE this year. It has some changes. We're going to kind of go through all those changes as we go through this RV. Bathroom back here is a little bit different layout than the 42 View version. The 42 View had the sink on the left, had a window back there where the mirror's at and stuff. So a little different setup here. But you can see down below, you do have quite a bit of cabinet space down here. You also have more counter space than what the 42 View had. And you have some more overhead cabinet space there as well. Nice huge mirror. They went to this one-piece molded fiberglass shower. You got your little seat area down there. There are some little shelves built in, kind of a little bit of a wavy pattern to that. It's got an LED light strip up there and a very nice shower head system in this thing. You have the sliding glass door there. There's a ton of room in this bathroom right here to be able to come back here, get undressed, get in and out of the shower without having to feel like you got to kick somebody out of the RV to do so. You have a porcelain commode, foot flush toilet down there. This door here slides, and that gives you access to an area for either closet space, or you could do a combo washer dryer or a stackable washer dryer, depending on what you prefer. There are heat and AC ducts in the bathroom down here. That's very nice. Don't have to come down here and use the restroom in an oven. You're going to also have a little vent fan over there. You do step down, as it is a drop frame in the back section and also the front bedroom section. So you step down into this bathroom area. You're going to have a door on a pivot hinge. Now, directly above us here, you are going to have one of your two lofts. So this part's kind of similar to the 42 View. You will have a set of steps here taking you up to the back loft area right here. So you have a window on each side up here, and these windows do open. There's electric outlet, USB charger ports on each side. There's TV hookups up here. If you wanted to do a TV, you could do so. But a very nice little setup up here for a couple kids, or maybe even an adult or two. You have the metal handrail and kind of little metal caged in section up there so that it is going to protect the kids from falling out. Over there, you're going to have your traditional RV entry door and exit area right there. So you have the window that is Lippert thin shade ready. So there is an aftermarket shade you can purchase for that. Ceiling fan switch over here and an electric outlet right there also. Now the sofa area, very similar to what was in the 42 view also. You're going to have this little section right here that actually flips up. There's some storage there. The sofa has some storage under this left L-shaped section right here, so you can stash some goodies there also. The longer part of the sofa there will actually flip out and make into a tri-fold bed, so you could sleep that extra guest or 2 or 3 right here in this area if you wanted to. You have a large window back there that will also open. There is a digital thermostat and an electric outlet on the side of the wall right over there. I like the little accent lighting that they did. Give it those little arched curves there. Now just kind of looking up at our ceiling area here, you can see one of the 2 ducted AC systems. A couple JBL speakers right here. There's actually 4 JBL speakers in this section. Your ceiling fan. The LED light bars up there are dimmable. Now directly across from your seat right here, you're going to have an electric fireplace that I forgot to turn on. But basically it's a fancy electric space heater. A couple little cubby holes. You have your TV, smart TV, shameless plug right now. I have my AllaboutRVs YouTube channel playing right there. It's AllaboutRVs, one word, currently sitting at 67,400 some odd subscribers. If you are interested in keeping up with more videos, please remember to subscribe, and if you don't mind, please remember to smash that like button, help out the channel. But you will find a lot of content right there as well. That TV is on a televator. So you can drop that down and just have a nice view out the window. You have 4 extremely large windows right here with pull down roller shades. The top 2 shades are power motor. So you push a button and those will go up and down. The bottom 2 are not. That is a difference between the 42 ICE and the 42 View model. Was the 42 View had power shades on, I think, just about every one of the blinds in this living room and upper loft areas. So that is a little different. Bar area here, very similar to what the 42 View was also set up for. However, it went back to a traditional countertop instead of the more expensive solid or Korean style countertop. Four little scoop bar stools there. There's an electric outlet, a couple electric outlets actually underneath of there. Right here, you are going to have some storage underneath your sink area. You're going to also have an undermount or a large sink right here, single bowl with the high-rise sprayer faucet there. Over here, you have kind of a traditional swing door pantry here. So this, again, is a little bit different than the 42 View, which had this pull-out pantry, which was a little fancier, but they both basically did the same thing. You might actually get a little more storage out of this version. Over there, you have the large 4-burner gas stovetop with the big oven, the contour oven, very nice. It has multiple drawers on the right side and some storage there on the left. Pretty good amount of counter space. Large LG microwave system right there with storage all around that. Over here, you're going to have your residential GE refrigerator. You do have your kind of curving staircase basically the same setup as the 42 view had. And it takes you right on up into the other loft. Now right here you have your slide button, awning button. You're gonna have your on-demand water heater controls, the Bluetooth connector for your JBL stereo system. You have digital thermostat here for one of the ACs, and some light switches and monitor panels. So pretty easy to get to that stuff. There's TV hookups up here in this loft section. Kind of the same thing. You're going to have the little storage cubbies back there, electric outlets, USB charger ports, the big windows up here also with the pull down roller shades. But you could sleep 3-4 people up there pretty comfortably depending on their size. Then right here you do have more storage. Now for your main entry exit way, I guess you'd say, you will have a sliding glass entry exit door here with little pull across curtains. Oh, and right here, there's your 2 upper shades, your TV lift, up and down buttons right there. And then you're on into the master bedroom right here, guys. So you have a little bit different bedroom setup in here compared to the 42 view also. So you have the Camper King bed. It does have the Versa tilt feature. So that goes up in the air, allowing you to kind of sit up and watch some TV. Got a little shelf up above your head there, electric outlet, little end table on the side, a couple windows there that do open. Now, the bed will actually raise up, so there is storage underneath of this bed also. You're going to have 2 windows on the front. The one in the right side there does open. The 42 view version had a 3rd window and then a big window over here. So they kind of eliminated that to give you more storage space. So you have a couple big drawers down below, some storage down below. You have a nice hanging closet here on the side, and the fireplace TV area actually swings out, giving you some storage back in behind there. So I think I do like that over the other version of the 42 view, because you now have a little more storage in your bedroom area. And then kind of spinning back around here, you are going to have the little area over here for some more storage and drawer space. Now the 42 view had an electric fireplace in that lower right side also. So that's a little bit different. But what do you guys think of this layout? Do you like this version? I know many of you that have followed my channel have watched the 42 view video and even the 44 view video, which is a very, very popular bath and a half version. So check that out, guys. Let me know what your thoughts are. Do you like this look, like this new bathroom layout and bedroom layout? Let's run to the outside. I want to show you around the outside real quick, and then we're going to come back in and show you what this thing looks like all closed up. We'll be right back on the outside. All right, we are now back on the outside of the brand new 2026 Salem Grand Villa 42 ICE destination trailer here. Starting here on the door side, and we'll kind of work our way around. Again, the Salem Grand Villa and the Wildwood Grand Lodge run down the same assembly line built by the same people. They basically just kind of slap some different stickers on them. So if you have seen a Salem or a Wildwood, you're basically kind of staring at the same stuff, just sold by different dealers. All right, so let's get started here on this door side. First things up, this one is a aluminum exterior. So the 42 view, the 44 view, the 44 Zen, those type of campers are fiberglass on those. But the 42 ICE model comes standard with an aluminum exterior. Has that nice tough coat on the outside of it. You are going to have deep tint safety glass windows. The unit is an I-beam frame and it is a double drop frame. So what that basically means, you step down into this bedroom section, so the frame comes along here, drops down, giving you that extra height. Same thing back there in that section, it's going to drop down. So you do have to kind of remember that when you are taking this thing places and trying to get it in there, that the rear end and the front end don't have as much ground clearance as the middle section. So just kind of keep that in mind where you're going. Some people are trying to take these things onto the mountainsides and sometimes it's a hard time getting them in there. So be careful and know what you're doing. This one was ordered with multiple scissor jacks on it. So you have, 2 scissor jacks right here. There's another one back over there and same thing on the other side. So this one was ordered with 6 stabilizer jacks on it to stabilize it. You're going to have the traditional hover style RV step. Those are rated for 300 pounds. They fold in and out underneath the camper. On a destination trailer like this, they're honestly expecting you to build a deck down the side of this thing. Some people even order them without awnings because they don't want that to interfere with the deck roof and stuff. So depending on how you're ordering it and how you're setting yours up, you may or may not want some of that stuff. Speaking of the awning though, this has a power awning with the LED light strip built in close to the body of the RV. The nice LED light bar, I like those light bar LEDs versus the traditional like diode version that you don't see as many lights in there. But this is kind of cooler looking, I think. But again, power awning, manual override in the front arm head. It has adjustable arms for tilting. You are going to have a large grab handle at your sliding glass entry door right there. You are going to have 2 outdoor speakers right here. You have TV hookups right here with an electric outlet there. So you can put your TV entertainment area out here. On the back entry exit way, you have a traditional RV entry door. This is the black safety glass entry exit door that is Lippert thin shade ready. You are going to have your bathroom vent fan coming out the side right there. But what do you guys think of the look of this? Do you like the graphics? Do you like the way they kind of set up this setup? Let me know in the comments down below. On the back side right here, you're going to have a flat back rear end. No bumper back here. You got your traditional running lights and stuff back here. You're going to have your cable inlet back here. There is, in the top left corner right there, prepping for the Lippert portable stow and go ladder. It's a very nice ladder system that is an aluminum ladder that telescope up and hooks on. That would allow you to climb up on top of your roof, walk around up there carefully, and be able to inspect your seams and your seals and stuff. Now, speaking of the roof, let's actually hop up here real quick and check it out. All right, I wanted to hop up here real quick and just kind of show you what the roof of a 42 ice Salem Grand Villa might look like, depending on how you order it. So kind of starting up in the front, you can see one of your 2 low profile Dometic ACs. There's a TV antenna there. Plumbing stack vent. Second AC over there, and another plumbing stack vent back there. But really the whole point of kind of getting up here was to show you there's a few different items up here that you do have to get up here from time to time. Maintain your seams and your seals. That includes down your gutter rails, around your windows, all the things on your roof. It is very, very important to make sure you really do your maintenance on any RV so that it'll last you for a long time to come. All right, let's head back down. All right, back down here on the ground again, just extremely important. Get up there, do your maintenance from time to time. All right, so on this side, starting back here in the back lower corner, this one was ordered with a hot and cold outside utility shower right here. Nice little area to put it next to kind of one of the dump sections. So if you did make a little bit of a mess, you might be able to do some cleanup with that. You're gonna have your detachable 50 amp power cord right here. Very nice setup there. Again, it's detachable. You have your on-demand water heater located right here. You're gonna also have your black tank flush located here. Now looking just down below here, you could see you have one of those scissor jacks this one was ordered with, along with your dump area for a gray and black tank section back here. Washer, dryer, hookup stuff also. Now, right above your on-demand water heater is going to be kind of a little access panel compartment that goes under the stairs. And basically you kind of see in there, it's just kind of a quick way to maybe grab, check on things, make sure that your water heater's not leaking, maybe do some maintenance stuff. You can check on the black tank flush check valve that's also right there. Moving along here, you're going to have two slide outs coming out this side, as you've seen when we were inside. These are 12-volt powered slide systems, basically a rack and pinion slide style setup. Those have been around a long time, pretty darn reliable in the RV industry compared to some of the other brands out there. Both of these slide outs are set up for Solaire slide toppers. So if you wanted to add slide out awning covers to them, you could. It has the brackets already mounted on each corner up there, and it already has the gutter rail system, or the awning track rail, I guess I should say, has the awning track rail system up there. So you can slide it in and mount it on pretty easily. I like that they set it up for that without forcing you to take them. Some people like them, some people don't. Again, dual axle unit, drum brakes, easy lube hubs. Now looking down below right here, you are going to have your freshwater tank drain located down here, along with, you can see the jack there, and then just kind of looking back a little bit, you can also see the galley tank dump there. On the side, you're going to also have your stove exhaust vent out up there. There is also your furnace exhausting out here. You have your city water inlet right here and your gravity fill fresh water tank. Now right here you are going to have the baggage door, which is held up by a magnetic holder. So is the back one, by the way, when you do open it. But looking inside there, you can see there's some storage underneath of that bed area. Now right here is going to be some very important informational stickers for you guys. So for example, this particular one right here, we refer to this as the production date sticker because it tells us the RV was built 6/17 of 25. The RV has a gross weight. Now this is the most you're allowed to load it up to, axle weight, hitch weight, everything combined when it's traveling down the road. 14,969 pounds. Do not exceed that. It tells me the RV, when it rolled off the assembly line with these options, was 13,075 pounds. It has an exterior length of 44 feet 11 inches. Tire size ST 235/85R 16 F-range tires with a 95 PSI cold. Now again, this is a destination trailer. They're really kind of expecting you to take this thing, park it somewhere and leave it, not really drive down the road with this thing on every weekend kind of thing. But if you are going to do that, it is again extremely important to check your tire pressure before moving these things. You are going to have a manual tongue jack on the front. Again, they're not expecting you to move it a lot, so why waste the money on a power jack for that maybe one-time moval? You're going to have a 2 5/16 hitch ball, heavy duty safety chains. You do have 7-way Bargman wiring plug. You're going to have 30-pound propane tanks with the auto changeover regulator. Now when it comes to the dealership, it has this kind of white cardboard plasticky stuff on it to try to protect the front of it. Sometimes that lasts, depending on how long it sits on the lot. Sometimes that lasts to get to you that way. Sometimes the dealer might put something else on the front of it to get it to you or whatever. But typically that stuff comes off and you have a nice smooth white aluminum front end. All right, what do you guys think of the look of the new Salem Grand Villa 42 ICE destination trailer so far? All right, we're going to step back inside. I want to close this thing up for you. I'll show you what it looks like all closed up. We'll be right back on the inside. All right, we are now back up inside the brand new 2026 Salem Grand Villa 42 ICE destination trailer here. And I just wanted to show you real quick what it looks like actually closed up for you. So these are hydraulic slides, one button, one hydraulic pump that pushes the rooms. Usually hydraulics goes the path of least resistance. So you will see that the bedroom slide usually goes in and out first and then the big slide. But when it is closed up, I could come in the back door here and go into the bathroom area easily. I could get to my back loft nice and easy. The sofa comes very, very close to your fireplace TV area here. So you would have to step over the corner arm area here to kind of pass through. Now it is very, very important when closing and opening your slides to make sure nothing is in the way so you don't damage anything. Especially like little rocks or something that might have come off your shoe. It'd be real easy for something like that to get trapped between your slide floor and your lino and rip and damage your floor. So sweep your floor, make sure it's clean, make sure all your cabinet doors and drawers are closed up so you don't mess any of that up. Typically on these destination trailers, you take them somewhere, you park them, and you leave them. You might close the rooms at the end of the season, open them back up at the beginning of the season kind of thing. So it's one of those things you don't typically use a lot, but it's still a good idea to do your maintenance on your slide seals and all of your stuff to make sure that things last for a long time to come. But you could see with this closed up, I could still come down and get into my bedroom area. But one thing that I did notice, the VersaTilt bed I have up, and you could see it is really, really close to that corner right there. So when that VersaTilt bed goes down, there's a pretty good chance that it would smash into that cabinet there. So make sure your VersaTilt bed's up so you don't damage anything when you close up this slide out. All right, folks, thanks a ton for taking the time to watch my RV videos. As always, you guys are greatly appreciated. If you don't mind, please remember to smash that like button. If you haven't done so already, please remember to subscribe. And again, do yourself a favor, save yourself some money. Check out the folks at Couch's RV Nation, guys. They're one of the largest internet discount dealers in the country. They have shipping available so they can bring it to your campsite, to your house. You could drive there and pick it up if you got the truck big enough to pull something like this. Definitely let them give you a quote, see what they can do for you. Check them out.